So I'd like to hear your views this afternoon on alternative therapies for cerebral palsy in particular, the ethical challenges of decision-making around experiments that are not going on in our country here in Canada versus those that are going on abroad. What are some of the ethical questions people should be thinking about?
I think it's important for people to realize that there is no medically accepted stem cell that is a treatment right now for cerebral palsy. Any stem cell application in individual CP is experimental in nature, and it needs to be viewed as such. Stem cells come in a variety of different forms, and it's important to understand about the biology of the stem cells, and it's important to understand about the source of the stem cells. And while there is a promise to stem cell treatment, there is also the potential for harm. From an ethical perspective, any treatment that is not a standard of care should not be associated with substantial costs. There are clinics internationally that are proposing that stem cell treatments are in fact an accepted form of treatment. There are patient testimonials, and often quite emotional, and these clinics are for profit.
What are some of the challenges in your point of view and some of the important parameters in making decisions among legitimate experimental trials?
There are some trials occurring currently in North America with one type of a stem cell called an umbilical cord stem cell from the individuals themselves, and these are what are called autologous stem cells. One of the issues with stem cell treatments is the potential for rejection from the individual, and right now the current state of the art is to try to use autologous forms of stem cells. I would advise anyone who's interested in knowing more about this to go to the NeuroDevNet NCE website. There are some very good materials that have been put out there that individuals can read to try to get further information on this subject.
Right. And of course, we've been adding content such as these conversations with our experts so that our readers and our listeners can gain information about some of the ethical considerations and some strategies for good decision making alongside. So thanks again so much.
Thank you.